Hey, my friend, guess what? I found summer in my backyard. I just wanted to come on here and share with you a few things I learned about how to overcome hard, troubling times. As many of you may know, I am a war widow. I lost my first husband during the opening days of the Iraq War, and we also were able to become debt-free after the global financial crisis. So what can I help you with to help you through this time? Well, I am not an expert in any stretch of imagine, but these are just some of the things I learned and what I did to help myself through losing my husband and also getting ourselves out of debt after and during the global financial crisis. So this is really unprecedented. No one has ever experienced in our lifetime this, but however, we all have gone through some form of trouble, tribulation, setback that has equipped us for a time like this. So these are just some of the quick things that I was thinking that was on my heart that I could share with you, that maybe you could benefit from to help you through this time. With kids at home, work having to come home or restricted hours at work, things going on with your business, everything like that. It's just a really great time for us to think outside the box and get a bit creative. First of all, guys, take care of yourself. Self-care is really, really important. Get out in the sun like I'm doing right now, getting some vitamin D. Vitamin D helps the vitamin C, which is good for your immune system, and calcium and magnesium to all help support your immune system. Those are a few things. Water, stay hydrated. If you can't get any citrus oil, which I only recommend that any citrus oil that's approved for dietary and culinary approved, like Young Living, which is high in D-limonene. Put some lemon juice in your water. Lemons were used during the days of the tall ships to help combat scurvy. There's a secret for you. Increase your citrus fruit, lemon juice, things like that. Not juice as in orange. You can do orange juice, but I recommend even doing your own or eating an orange or whatever like that. That's some great way. Self-care, taking some time for yourself to really have some quiet time for yourself. Greatest thing I ever did when my kids were really, really little was to start. I actually chose to get up 30 minutes to an hour before they did so that I could have some time for myself. Now, you may not be a believer, a Christian or anything, and that's totally okay. Find something, whether it's yoga, meditation. For me, it's Bible study and prayer, and I recommend doing that. Maybe it's personal development. Maybe it's something like doing the ULA book. This is the ULA for women. There is also, of course, ULA for Christians, but then there's also just the original, which is just recently revised ULA. But get something, a personal development thing just for yourself, to center yourself, to help yourself walk through this time and period. Okay, you need to do the exercise. As you can see, I just recently, so exercise is very, very important. Great lot of studies on the benefits. 15 minutes is amazing, 30 minutes is even better. You don't need to blow it out or anything like that, but keeping exercise. And since many of the gyms are restricting that, home workouts you can find tons of them online, and there's fantastic ones out there like Fitness Blender, there's Bubs to Bikinis, there's also, what's her name? I'm trying to remember. Carmen O'Quinn. If anyone knows Carmen's thing, again, I can't remember. The real weight loss solution. She's fantastic on helping with the mental game and so forth. There's tons of workouts on there. Biggest Loser, go look them up on YouTube. They've got always real quick little workouts we can throw in. Doing something every day is just going to help you. It boosts your good, happy hormones within your body, makes you feel good, makes you feel better during this time. Getting out and about with the kids, going to the park, so forth like that. This is going to be 25 degrees today. Head to the beach. Why not? Get the vitamin D, get the benefits of the salt from the seawater if you're in near clean seawater, that is. Get out and about. That's a great thing. Even just yard work around your house is physical activity, and it is good for you. I'm actually out and about near my son's garden here, so go do some gardening or mow the grass or whatever. We're all at home. Get the kids involved too, because they're at home. That brings us to the next point, kids being at home. Okay, so how do we deal with this? I don't have the actual resource with me right now. One of my friends has it, but there's a program called Time Secrets. It helps you take the stress out of being at home, increases your sanity, decreases the insanity, helps you be more productive, have more fun whilst getting more done and implementing things. It is a program by Dani Johnson. I'll post the link in here. And being at home with kids, if you're not a homeschooler and have been a homeschooler, this is a struggle even for us, because all our activities like singing and dancing, not dancing, we don't do dance, singing and sports and everything are all getting cancelled. So their social outlets are getting restricted. So we're having to be creative and how to keep them connected with their friends and everything. But if you've never had long periods of time except outside of like school holidays and everything, which is normal, I highly recommend you get yourself a hold of, you can go and find some free videos online at her YouTube channel or on her website, danijohnson.com. But get this program. This is a game changer and a lifesaver. Another complementary product to go with this is called GEMS. It helps you understand yourself and your child and helps you communicate effectively. So it takes the stress out of being at home, frankly, and it improves the quality of your relationships as a parent and even as in your marriage. It dramatically improves it, and it helps bring more harmony and peace. It doesn't make things perfect, because conflict happens with people, okay? And arguments happen. That's normal. That's life. But this helps be able to communicate and help decrease all the stress, the anxiety, the pressures. Helps be able to communicate more effectively with each other, and helps kids be able to join arms with you during this time to help you work from home, help you manage the home, and help them do their schoolwork and so forth. And so everyone can have a bit more fun during this time, which we could all use a little bit more fun. On another side note, the stress is going to increase between mum and dad. Okay, so husbands, I need you, men. Men, I need you to step up. I know this is not comfortable. I know you guys have been beaten up by the church, in and out of the church. I know you guys have been beaten up by so many different marriage things, but I need you guys to step up and join forces with your women, okay? Find some kind of marriage thing that you guys can do together, that you can work on together and do it together. Something simple like this is one of our favorites, because we've had some marriage things that really have damaged us, strangely enough. Even us as Christians, we've had some marriage stuff that has damaged us. This one, The Story of Marriage, is phenomenal. It is awesome. This is written by a husband-wife couple, and you will not be emasculated in this, man. Okay, so this is a good one. Another good one, man, if you're not sure about working on, because you know it might create some conflict, that's fine. Simple. Pray for your wife. Doesn't require you to work with her. It just requires you to, okay, you don't need to read the book, just maybe find the part where the prayer is, and you know it talks about her emotions. Well, read this to yourself, okay? Whether you're a believer or not, it's just speaking great words of love and everything into the universe so that you will believe the best in your wife. And women, your men need you right now. Women, your men need you. They need you to love them, to encourage them, to believe in them. This is tough, and they feel the responsibility right now. So women, do your men a favor. If you can't work on a book because it's going to create conflict, then you pray for your men. Men and women, pray for your kids. This is a tough time, unprecedented. Another thing we need to work on, another thing to think on, is our mental game. You know, I know myself, I've been coming out of some really serious mental and emotional stuff, and these have been game changers, not only for myself but also for my kids. So Joyce Meyer's Battlefield of the Mind for kids as well as teenagers. They've also got the adult one. Highly recommend. Every single one of my children have done this, from the little kids all the way up to teenagers, and then even the adult book. Recommend it. And 21-day brain detox. If you don't like reading the book because it is pretty heady, get the 21-day brain detox. Now, before I forget, most important, everyone is stressing about money, okay? This book, I'm not sure if it's still downloadable, but it's really affordable. Highly recommend it, chapters 8 through 10. And if you're really serious, you need to do this. We got out of debt during the global financial crisis, and I highly recommend, with everything getting all tight and everything, you need to do something about your finances. Things are all over the place, people. This is the time. This is the time to do this. You've got the ability now, okay? So other than that, love you. I love you. I'm believing for you. I'm praying for you. If you want to connect somehow through social media to stay connected, please reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you. Love you. Thinking of you. Praying for you. God bless. Bye-bye.